Hello my lovelies! It is time for another round of Cards Against My TBR, so stay tuned. So if you're new here, welcome. This is one of my multiple TBR games that I play to help pick out my TBR for the month. So each month I pick 3 Cards Against Humanity's question cards and 3 Cards Against Humanity answer cards, and I find books that answer the questions or that the answer card makes me think of. So one for each of them. So I pick 6 books based on these, and I've been playing catch up pretty much since the summer because I got behind, but I've done so much better at getting caught up. So let's go over how I've done and did I get caught up. So these books here are books that if I didn't finish in August would have to roll over into September. And I can say that Willow, which was for the card Everyone is Staring at You Because You're Willow, I did complete in August. For the card 30 Shirtless Bears Emerging from the Fog, I was to read The Neverlist by Kothi Zan, and I didn't finish this in August, but I did roll it over and finish it in September. So for this card, this is all that's left of this card. Einstein, it fell out of my book and Einstein found it and destroyed it. But this was The Hardworking Mexican. And for that, I was to read The Inexplicable Logic of My Life by Benjamin Alir Sainz. And I didn't finish it in August, but I did finish it in September. And for the card To Become a True Yanomamo Warrior, you must prove that you can withstand the twisted ones without crying out. And this didn't get done in August, but it did get done in September. Okay, so on to the books that I actually was supposed to read for September. So these are the books that I was to read for September. So for the answer card, Flirting with the Ladies at the Bank, I was to read By the Book by Amanda Sellette, and I did read this. For the answer card, A Soulful Rendition of Old Man River, I was to read Yellow Wife by Sadika Johnson, and I did read this. For the answer card, Two Men in a Horse Costume, I was to read The Great American Whatever by Tim Federle, and I did read this. For the question card, I have solved politics. My solution is The Hive by Barry Lyga and Morgan Baden. I did read this. For the question card, you've seen The Bearded Lady, you've seen The Ring of Fire. Now, ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes upon Anya's Ghost by Vera Brosgol. I did read this. And last but not least, for the card, in Radiohead's new single, Thom Yorke repeats the phrase, "As you like it," dozens of times over a skittering drum beat, and I did read this. Oh my gosh, I completed them all. I did it. I'm so proud of myself. So yay, fresh start for this month. That is very helpful because I already know a bunch of books that I want to be able to read this month. And yeah, I've already got a big TBR planned out in my head and just getting started with these games. So we're going to start this time with the question cards. So I have them here. Let me shuffle them up. Okay, we're going to pick 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's see what we've got. No doubles. Okay, the first one is, if you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love blank? All right, let's see what I can find. Okay, so I actually know what I want to read for this. This is one that I already want to read anyway this month. I happen to realize that there was a book that I was sent like almost 3 years ago it'll probably be coming up in one of my Have I Read It's in the very near future. But I was supposed to write a review on this 3 years ago, so I need to read it. That is Queen Solomon by Tamara Faith Berger. And this is the erotic awakening and mental disintegration of an intense young man who leaves home and enters the phantasm of Israel. And it's only like 171 pages, so it should be a quick read. But I want to get, even though it's really late, I want to get this read and write that review. So that is what I'm going to pick for this first card here. All right, on to the second card. Daddy, why is mommy crying? What else do I want to read this month? Okay, so for this one, there is a book that I'm planning on reading next month anyway. It was sent to me as a gift, and both Clint, my friend Clint, and my friend Kaylani, they have both cried over this book and said I desperately need to read it. So for Daddy, why is mommy crying? The answer is Wolf Song by TJ Klune. They both bawled over this book, and Kaylani, she bought it for me so I would read it, and so we'll be buddy reading it with Clint next month. Okay, now to the last question card. We have, James is a lonely boy, but when he discovers a secret door in his attic, he meets a magical new friend, blank. Magical, so I need something that's maybe a name, or something like that. Hold on. Okay, so none of the books that I'm planning on buddy reading or the library books that I want to read. Oh, actually, hold on. I think this one will work. I'm gonna count it because it could sound like a pretty creepy kind of name. Okay, so James is a lonely boy, but when he discovers a secret door in his attic, he meets a magical new friend, Pumpkinheads. I'm counting this. This is a graphic novel, and I got this from my library. I've heard so many good things about it. Everybody seems to love it. And this is about a couple of kids in their senior year of high school working at this pumpkin patch for the last time, and I've just heard it's super cute. So that's what I will pick for this one. Okay, now on to my answer cards. Let's mix these up. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we've got. The first card is a woman president. Okay, I don't think any of the books that I plan on buddy reading work for that. Yeah. But I do have a perfect book for this. Hold on. Okay, so for this I chose Most Likely by Sarah Watson. This follows 4 girls, and it is an empowering and heartfelt novel about a future female president's senior year of high school. And I think we don't know which one is the one that turns out to be the president. So I think this is the perfect choice for that. Also, this is an arc I've had for a long time, and when did it come out? March of 2020, so I'm really behind on reading this. Okay, for my next answer card, I have a Drama Desk Award for Outstanding Sound Design in a Play. Okay, so something involving plays maybe? Hold on. No, that doesn't work for that. Oh, what is that book? Okay, so I think this is another really good one for this. This is a book that I've had for a long time. I don't know how long I've had it, but it's been a long time. And I've really wanted to read it. I learned about this book from Allie from Hardback Hoarders. This is one of her favorite books. And I got it forever ago when she started talking about it. And I haven't read it yet. And that is If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. And it follows a group of Shakespearean actors and the rivalries and opening night and all of that, and a murder, and it's I think told in 2 time frames. One is like in the past and one is like current time, and it's 10 years later when somebody's getting out of jail for this crime, and they may not have actually been the one to commit it. And I think this will be a good book for Halloween time. So that is what I'm going to select for that one. Okay, now for my last answer card, we have postpartum depression. Okay, so maybe something with postpartum depression, or a mother-child relationship, or mental illness. Okay, so I don't think I actually have any books dealing with postpartum depression. I do, however, have books dealing with depression, and I have books dealing with like a mother-child relationship. And this one kind of has both of those. So we have How to Make Friends in the Dark, or With the Dark, by Kathleen Glasgow. And this is about a girl whose mother dies, and it's just how she's dealing with that grief and the depression that's coming with it. And yeah, I think this will be a good selection for this. I also have a feeling this is going to rip my heart out. Okay, so these are the 6 books that I've picked for this round of Cards Against My TBR. I did manage to fit 3 of the books that I was already wanting to read this month anyway in here, so that's good. I have one of my library books, I have a buddy read book, and I have a book that I need to review here, plus 3 other books that I've been wanting to read for a long time anyway. So yay, this is what I'm reading. Have you read any of these books? Did you like them? Did you not? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!